Next up. Next up is Leo. Leo. Wow. Leo's emphasis is going to be down in your house of communication, I think, on that full moon on the 19th, which is coming up in 8 days. You're going to be having some kind of illumination in the area of the third house. This could be something to do with communication, actual like telephone calls or something written to you, or it could just be like travel, like short distance travel. It could be you in your community doing things in your neighborhood, traveling around in your local vicinity. But I'm thinking it could have something to do with emotions that have to do with your extended family, you know, nephews, nieces, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, that kind of thing. This could all crop up and become an issue around the 19th. Other than that, as of yesterday, Jupiter went retrograde in Sagittarius. So our fifth house is now retrograde. This might feel like our fun is like retrograde. Joy is retrograde. Or your fun, Leo, I should say, because this is the house of fun and joy and parties and dances and dates and romance and love and affection and all of those things and good times and wow, you know, all of that. And Jupiter was there. And I'm sure you've been enjoying that for a long time. But now that it's retrograde, you might find that you have to review all of that. And it may not be all fun and games anymore. You might have to get a little bit more serious, at least in the fifth house. Okay. And this is going to be that way until August. Another thing that might make a big difference is the fact that Saturn and Pluto are retrograding in Capricorn at the end of the month. Pluto retrogrades on the 29th, 24th, and Saturn retrogrades on the 29th. It's your sixth house. That's health. That's work. Take care of your health. Take care of your work. Look at this as a time to go back over your health, your work, and so that you can develop and create good, positive activities and habits. You might have to regenerate your health or your work or recreate these things because when Saturn and Pluto go retrograde, it may need to be recreated because everything burns and crashes. That could happen. Please be aware of that. Also be aware that you need to keep a good eye on your health between now and in October, okay? Also, there's a lot of emphasis in your 8th house and 9th house during the month of April, specifically that 9th house, because that's where the sun is going to be, and that's where Chiron is, and that's where the new moon was, and that's where Venus and Mercury are going to be after the 17th and 20th of April. And that means you got a lot of emphasis, again, looking at the way you look at life, the way you view life, the way you see the world, even the world at large. I mean, traveling around the world, seeing everything, that you get the big picture almost. And also dealing with things like religion and politics and legalities and your dogma and education, all of this. If you're someone who has pain and insecurities around your education, around, say, certifications, or you just feel like you don't have the official degrees or certifications in order to be considered the top of your game or the top of your profession, then Chiron in the 9th house will make you painfully aware of these things. And the sun going through the 9th house might have made you painfully aware of these things as well. You've got Venus and Mercury going there. I mean, if it's something that you can get done, I would look at ways of getting it done. Why not? Take care of that. That's your life. So why not? Now, you've got Uranus sitting in the 10th house of career all month and really for the next 6 years. And it just tells me that you got a crazy career. Like your career is up, down, all around. All kind of crazy things can happen in your career life. You might have a crazy reputation. It may fluctuate from being a good guy to a bad guy. And it's because even you don't know, with Uranus sitting up there, what you're going to be. You're still evolving. You're still trying to figure it out yourself. You don't really quite know, but you're figuring it out. And when you do, then, that'll be good, I think, because you're going to need some stability in your house of career. And you might not be feeling very stable in your house of career right now. And I don't know when you're going to be feeling stable in your house of career. I honestly have to tell you that. Now, Mars is going to be in the 11th house of hopes and dreams and wishes and friends and groups. I think you're going to have a lot of wish fulfillment with friends, like people that you know, maybe on Facebook or, Twitter or something like that. But people that you know online, I think you could get some, just some fulfillment from that. Just hanging out with your friends and stuff like that. And hopefully, yeah, I really do see that. Also, that North Node in the 12th house just tells me that you're probably very psychic right now and having very emotional, if not prophetic dreams. I would take time to write down my dreams, especially with Neptune, the ruler, natural ruler of the 12th house, sitting in the 8th house. So it just tells me that you're getting like probably answers to most of your life's questions are probably coming to you in your sleep. So when you wake up, I would keep a journal by my bed. So when I woke up, I could just scribble down what I remembered. Because often if you don't do that, you'll forget what you dreamed about. And you could be having some pretty darn amazing dreams that should not be forgotten under any circumstance. And you're probably getting the messages to what you need to do in this lifetime, because that's the North Node that's sitting in your 12th house, telling you secretly, subconsciously in your sleep what to do. It might happen. It comes when you're drunk. Some subconscious method. Like you might, like if you smoke weed, maybe, or if you drink, maybe, or if you have sex, maybe. But, it's probably when you sleep. Okay, that's the best way to count on it. All right. All right, Leo. Well, this has been Adrienne Obe, Capricorntigress of astrologicalinside.com. It's been my pleasure doing this reading for you. Happy April and happy Easter to you all. Okay, I know. Next up is Libra. Libra. Man, you got a lot of emphasis going on for you in the month of April, Libra, because going into April, my nose is itching. Excuse me. Give me 1 second, Libra. Yeah, going into April, there was a lot of emphasis in Libra because we had that full moon in Libra on the 20th of March. And that was a huge full moon that caused a lot of havoc. And then now we've got, on the 6th, we had the new moon in Aries, and that was your 7th house of partnerships. And that had to be huge. I mean, that's your partnerships. Oh, my God. And now we're looking at the full moon in Libra, which is your 1st house of self.